Why are so many young men in Europe being drawn to Islam? The reason being is because the void, it's the void. Nature abhors a vacuum. And so you've had the churches in Europe, whether it be the Catholic Church or the Protestant churches, they have stripped themselves of true theology. And the Catholic Church in Europe is as guilty as this of anyone else. You've had this progressive, weak, wishy-washy, liberal gospel being preached by, every pastor under the sun. And then you've got this religion which crops up, which shows affirmative action, absolute strength. These are the tenets which appeal to young men, particularly in Europe, and of course in the Middle East, but predominantly in Europe. Like Christianity in Europe has been stripped of its actual truth, its eternal truth. And that's not to say that, okay, there would be no conversion to Islam if Christianity was standing on its own 2 feet. But it's definitely the case that if you look at the UK, for example, you've got this progressive, weak Anglican church, which is basically saying that, left-wing politics is good, and, the predominant role of the church is to care about the environment and, all this kind of nonsense.